Patrick Hogue writes, which director would you like to see direct a film that's different than their normal films, such as Fincher directing a comedy?
I would love to see Scorsese do a sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
I don't think it ever will happen because in interviews he's said he just doesn't have. He loves sci-fi movies, but he doesn't have an interest in directing one,
Yeah.
and so I just think that would be great. What about you guys?
Yeah, I mean, again, I think that it would. Going to sci-fi again, I just like to see what Tarantino would do with the sci-fi movie. That'd be kind of cool as well too. And it's right away you go, oh, it'd be too quirky, it'd be too crazy. But that guy has everything he's done. I'm just like, give me more, give me more, give me more. So to see him do anything different, yeah, Tarantino.
I know it's never going to happen, and it's talked about all the time, and he's been so close, but I would love to see Aronofsky really tackle a big event studio film.
What about Noah?
No. I mean, like I'm not
Comic
saying,
book.
by the way, I'm not disparaging Noah or Aronofsky, but yeah, like he was rumored initially before Nolan did. He was in talks to do the Batman franchise. That would have been amazing. Like, I want to see it happen. It always falls apart at the last minute because I think that he ultimately maybe is a bit of a control freak, and he's not going to have all of these hands in his basket telling him what to do creatively. But I would love to see what he did with a comic book movie. I would love it.
I think we will see that because I think now with the success of Noah and the surprise success of Black Swan, he's going to have the power to say, okay, you want me to do this comic book movie? Well, you're going to have to give me control.
But honestly, like everything that I hear about any big franchise film, and the directors, when they talk about it, like there are Cronenberg, I was interviewing him, not that he does big franchise films, but Cronenberg was saying, because he had Rob Pattinson in Cosmopolis, and Pattinson couldn't believe that Cronenberg was just making decisions, like we're going to do this and that's what we're going to do. Because on the set of the Twilight films, which, whatever, but on that set, there were so many cooks in the kitchen. Every single decision, like what color are we going to have the room, had to pass through layers of approvals. So I don't see how it's possible that he's going to have the kind of autonomy that he wants.
I think if he went to a studio like Marvel, they would give him that autonomy. As long as he,
Cut
made
his rate.
made the movie fit into the Marvel universe. Like, hey, this is the restrictions that you do have, but go ahead and go play. And I think he could do it.
And I think that changes though too, because again, with Nolan, from when Nolan was working on Batman Begins, he probably had to jump through a lot of hoops. After the first movie, they're like, let him do what he wants to do. And then so Dark Knight, and I think if Aronofsky does one with Paramount right now, they'll probably give him a lot more leeway because his movie, they said they were probably worried about it. They had that big problem with the cut, and then it's doing really well, so they're okay.
But what would that even be with Paramount? It would have to be
don't know.
Trek.
Yeah, they'd have to figure that out.
But that would be
That'd be
weird.
so
I
don't know. I'm into it.
Oh, I'd love it, but it'd be so weird.
But speaking of Paramount and other directors that work, and you're talking about guys who do smaller movies to do a bigger movie, I'd like to see Craig Brewer do something in the big franchise. I know he's rumored for like Tarzan at one point, because he's done Small Hustle and Flow and then the Footloose remake. I want to see, the guy is such a talented filmmaker, I want to see him do something big.
Well, speaking of Tarantino with sci-fi, I would like to see Tarantino do a comic book movie.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, he just seems
really
like it'd be.
Wasn't it rumored that he was going to do one, but it was, but it was something like really unknown? I thought that
That's
was,
what he would. I feel like if he did, he would probably pick something like
non-mainstream.
Not like have him do Y the Last Man. That'd be fun.
That'd be cool.
Would that be
cool.
fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Ashley, you got another question for us?
Yes, Cam Can writes, who was your first movie crush, actor or character?
I'll go Alyssa Milano, because he does work for not just TV, and because she was in Commando, and so that counts as movies. Alyssa Milano played Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter in Commando, and she was just one for me. I was just like, that's going to be my future wife, and it never happened.
Oh, what's that actress's name in Big?
Elizabeth Perkins?
Yeah, I watched Big so much. I had a crush on her.
Yeah.
What about you?
I feel terrible. I really don't remember. I mean, I'm really being serious, so it must not have been. It must not have been very important to me, but I know I've had them.
Yeah.
I've definitely.
I'll give you another one. Julia Roberts, pretty one.
Oh, you know what? I think that I had a crush on Colin Farrell.
From which movie?
Just
in general.
In general.
Existence.
It's that Irish. He's just a
Irish rogue.
He's just an
the
Irish
rogue kind of thing. Yeah, which I like. He's made a resurgence in his career, which is really cool.
All right, let's do one more. I think we're way over time.
Chris Binkowski writes, have a question. What is your favorite so bad that they are good movies?
Ooh.
Easy. Flash Gordon.
Oh.
I love it.
We just became best friends.
Love it. I could watch it over and over again. It's a terrible movie, but I can watch it. I get such a kick out of it.
Oh, I mean, The Room, Tommy Wiseau's Room, is pretty so bad that it's good. I mean, I gotta give it to Shamhammer. I mean, The Last Airbender is so bad. It's hilarious.
Doesn't it piss you off, though, watching that movie?
It does, because I love the animated series so
right.
much, but I actually had the fortunate thing that I got to watch the animated series after the movie, so I didn't get it ruined like other people did.
Yeah, people were so angry at that one. You know which one was really funny that I actually remember seeing in the theater, crying, laughing because it was so bad? Under Siege 2. It's so bad, it's great. It's a great comedy. You should check it out.
I love that you said Flash Gordon because that was like the Flash Gordon references in Ted were highly controversial where most people didn't like them. I loved it because I was like, Flash! I love Flash Gordon, but I am a huge fan of any like bad trauma sci-fi, like genetically engineered water beast, like Piranhaconda, Bring It to Mommy. I love
When you say
it.
sci-fi, you mean SYFY.
SYFY. Like it's not Trauma doing it.
You're a Sharknado
It's
fan?
Asylum. Asylum does
It's
them.
Asylum doing those.
Right.
It's the weirdest thing. I really like it when, like, did you see the Debbie Gibson Tiffany one?
Yes.
Yeah, it was like,
No.
it's the best thing ever because they start in the dialogue, they're quoting their song lyrics at each other as a croctopus is after them. It's not a croctopus, but it should be.
Sharknado was another one.
Sharknado.
Yeah,
or Wicker Man. Not the bees! Not the bees! That's the best.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.